Hello, and welcome to this baconbits video, where today we'll discuss how to troubleshoot the error detected conflicting IDs in your states and profiles. So first, let's go have a look. What does that error look like? How do we know? I already have this job queued up, ready to go, so we can see it. And the error looks like this. Detected conflicting IDs, SLS IDs, need to be globally unique. The conflicting ID is copy file down and is found in this state, some mumbo jumbo, and this other state, some mumbo jumbo. So let's track this down. The detail here is the duplicate ID conflict. I've made this profile so we could test this out. Okay. This profile has two states, duplicate ID 1 and duplicate state 2. Let's view these. Okay, so there's no duplicate information inside this state. In past videos, you've probably heard me discuss how it's important to have the state ID here be unique inside of this state file. But since there's only one state here, the question is, where's the duplicate happening, and why does it say it needs to be globally unique? It's a great question. But let's take a quick peek and gander. Let's just walk through this just to make sure. Okay, so this is called copy file down, the state ID, which, if you remember from our log, this was a key piece of evidence. Copy file down, name of the state ID. We're going to do a file manager. We're going to copy some file from our file system, and we're going to place it in the temp bacon file image PNG and make it as true. So nothing about this particular state tells us we have a problem. All right, not a problem. Now let's go look at duplicate state 2. View this. All right, this is also called copy file down. Now, of course, at this point you might be wondering, well, why is this a problem if the state IDs are the same across two different state files? Haven't I said in the past that that's allowable? And yes, you can have the same state ID name across different files, except in this case, and that's why we're going through this video. In this case, this one profile, when it gets pushed out to the endpoint, actually goes through a text rendering process. And as part of that text rendering process, it takes the state file from both the duplicate state 2 and the duplicate ID 1, and it renders those states as part of this one larger state. So what's happening here is it's taking both, putting it together, and then when it gets rendered, both states have the same state ID. Therefore, we're going to have this conflicting problem. We're going to have this detected conflicting IDs error. Now, this is very easy to fix, and let's go look at that. All we need to do is correct one. Let's try duplicate state 2. Let's edit this very quickly. And just as long as these two are not the same, then this will work. We could add an underscore, a letter, an underscore and a letter, maybe a number. Now, what I would recommend in this case is that we make it more specific. So copy file down, let's say copy file to image down. Perfect. Now we know this is unique. because the other state ID is not called copy file to image down. Okay, so I want to save this. I'm going to go to my logs, my schedules, and let's look at here we go. Duplicate ID, conflict, duplicate. So this one here, I just want to run it again. You see that this runs every hour, but I don't want to wait an hour, so I'm just going to run it now. Run now, schedule job. Are you sure you want to? Yeah, I am. The red is the warning button, not the cancel button. Warning, if we do that now, it will start. Okay, successfully run the scheduled job. Let's go look at the jobs. Okay, we've got one in progress. At this point, I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's done, and we'll have a look. Alright, we're back, and let's have a look. So, I did get an error, but this is very good news. This is a different error, and I will follow this up on a separate video to follow up on troubleshooting. And since I got an error, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. The error I have now is state copy file to image down. See how this state is different than that state ID? Great, so we solved that problem. Way to go us. Go Team Bacon, go Flavor Force. We just went to Flavor 11. Our new error is now, the state is not formed as a list. Okay, fine, no problem. We will fix that in the next Bacon Bits video. I hope you stay crispy, stay salty, go bacon.